Hello and welcome back to the tutorial series. So we kind of annotated some stuff over here, but we still have a lot to do. So we'll see whatever we can modify. So we'll enter the model. So we'll double click and we'll check the beam system. Okay, let's get going. So, okay, here is a bit of a problem. Let's say like this, maybe like this. I need to leave a bit of space. This leave a bit of space, leave a bit of space. It's just so suspect here that I can't see how much do I go. Okay, now it's okay. And now let's say I can create my beam system. I basically made free space for me to be able to create, let's say I have an extrusion. Let me think, where do I? Big plane, let's say this one. Okay, and I go to the left, and now I can draw everything basically. So let's say I have this and this arch. When it comes something like here, and something like here in here, and basically everything should be copied to some extent. Something like this, like this. Like this. Okay, this. Here I will adjust because that's not the right angle. Okay, we'll keep going. So we have to create these arches, and these arches have to be carefully modeled because there are some sort of joints that are crucial to how the structure works. I'm not sure here how it is, but this shape I guess should be expected. Good. So basically, this is the real workflow. For example, if I talk less, that's I would how I would actually work. This, of course, can be sped up at 2x, but in reality, that's the speed you work at. Okay, now I have this beam configured, and now yeah, basically now I have placed my beam Now let's adjust this profile. Okay, now it looks good. Here I will create another profile. Front. Now what is a pretty cool trick is the fact that I can use the 3D view elevations as normal elevations without using the elevation. So I can switch very fast the elevation and I can model much faster. Okay. Now we adjusted some stuff on the corner. It's not perfect, it's still some work to do, but at least to be, let's say, coherent. Okay, let's create another stuff here. So let's go to the back and create a mirror. I actually can do a mirror. Okay, create extrusion, pick a plane, this guy. Okay, let's select some edges then, I guess. Okay, I guess something like this. Let's say something like this. Okay, okay, now it looks good. This looks decent. And now I basic let's save. Meanwhile, because we did a bunch of stuff, Control S. Now we go back to the model. Okay, now we are back. Create extrusion. Whatever this guy. Okay, okay. Let's say I have this and this guy, this guy, this guy, and this arch, and this guy. Let's check the overlapping lines. Now it should be okay. Great. Now let's check the place. Okay. Great. Now I think everything is kind of in place. So we basically kind of finished the Loggia. The only thing left is what is in the picture. So basically I have a pyramid trunk or whatever. Then I have some extruded profiles, some beveled cuboid or whatever, and a pyramid. So pyramid, some extrusions, pyramid. And actually here I don't need to have a octagon. It's enough to have a square. So actually on the bottom I don't have an octagon. I have a square. So no, actually, uh, so it goes downwards as a square, and actually it's a normal profile that is extruded. And then I have that. Okay, so actually I can get rid of all of these. This as well. This as well. Okay, so now I can create an extrusion and set a plane, let's say this guy or whatever. And I have basically a square or something. Uh, doesn't really look like a square, but it should look like. And no, it's not. It's actually not slender enough. Yeah, how it would look more slender? Something like this, I think, would look more slender. Yeah, something like this would look more slender. So actually, yeah, something like this, let's say. Okay, and something is like this. And then I'd have to make a blend. Okay, I have my base. Edit top. I would need to pick a plane. But actually, I would go to L1. Okay, I placed it well. That would be a smaller square, something like this. Oh, actually, okay, you can't necessarily inverse. Okay, well, I have no problem. The and the base would be the small one actually. And now it's okay. And this would come something like this, I guess. Let's check the model. Okay. Some extrusions. Extrusion. Pick up plane this guy. Then we'll keep going with this. Okay, great. And I think now we have the whole model, let's see. Now it looks great. And this would need to be all copied. Can I make it a group or something? Say one. Yeah, I can actually make it a group. Okay. Can I copy this group? Let's check. Okay, it's a slight problem with the swept blend. Yeah, there's a slight problem that it always misses the references, or it doesn't adjust. Or I would have another solution, let's see. I would create, let's say, an extrusion with a certain profile on one side. Let's say this one. And if I go to front, on wireframe, let's say, I can have, let's say, this profile or whatever. When created like this, okay, put it like this, let's say. This comes like this, for example. And then I create a void extrusion. I set this work plane and I basically, let me check, go to left and I try to cut this part and this part as well. And basically I would get what I want. So basically now I have the volume, and when I copy it I won't have as much trouble, let's say. So supposedly, let's say I make a group of this. If I group it, let's say I want to copy this group. When I would copy it like here, and here I think I don't have problem. Let's check if our hypothesis is correct. And it seems to be like so. Yeah, it seems to be like so. So basically I can get rid of this. And I have my ornament. Of course, it would be better to be ungrouped. I use just for copy. I can keep it grouped actually. Okay, this arch can be adjusted. This arch can be adjusted as well. So yeah, basically we have all the Loggia detailed and adjusted. I will keep this at the back to have it as reference, and when I finish with everything, I will just delete it. But up until now, I can say that I am pretty satisfied. The result. There are some minor inconveniences though. This one and this one. Okay, this one inaccuracy, let's say fixed. Another inaccuracy, let's say fixed. This should be a bit adjusted like this. Okay, let's say it's fixed. I want to have a bit of a larger space in here. Now there are small details that need to be configured. Let's save it as is. Control S. Okay, let's adjust. Yeah, so now it kind of looks good. It This Loggia area is adjusted and the joints, let's say, are well made. Oh, will this grab everything downwards? Yes. Okay, interesting. And if I delete this, okay, not much of an impact. So if I want to modify something here, it won't be that bad. Okay, so now it looks very good. And that can be saved. Control S. I'm pretty satisfied. Let's save as project with uh, sculpted Loggia. Let's save this as this name. And basically, I finished the all the Loggia, the terrace, the whatever it is. And next tutorial we will do the arches, but I will have more bumps like this, around I think I don't know 5 or more, and each of these arches will get this type of bump, and yeah, basically all this front area will be quite finished. And the next part would be this area to check the roof, because it's a bit steeper sloped and it's a bit different. And then I would just have left this guy over here with the arches, with this loggia part maybe, and the wooden shingles or whatever finish is here, that wooden planks. And yeah, basically we are on, we don't have that much, and we're finished with all the details. So thank you for watching, and see you around.